My friends, it's your old pal Jordan the Lion. How are y'all doing today? I hope you said well. I'm doing great. Today we are heading into Springfield, Illinois. I bet you can imagine what we're going to do today. Daze with Jordan the Lion begins now.
Look at the old bridge up here. Illinois State Fair. Okay, that's Abraham Lincoln souvenir and gift shop. That is interesting. I mean, yeah, his house and all that stuff's here. That's not what we're doing today. Just surprised that they would have like a gift shop not located at the actual house itself. We're actually going here, the Oak Ridge Cemetery. Look at that entryway. Wow. We're gonna visit someone that's buried here. Very notable, interesting story. So straight ahead is Lincoln's tomb. I mean, that's obviously why they have the gift shop. I'm just shocked that they would have a gift shop near a tomb, you know. But that's not what I wanted to talk about. First, I want to talk about this guy, Roy Bertelli. See, the cemetery that we're in, this was a very like prestigious blue blood cemetery, especially, you know, you can see the Lincoln tomb there. So Roy, one day, he had wanted to be buried here, and he finally summoned up the courage to call and see if he could possibly get a plot, and to his amazement, they actually did have a plot right here on this wedge here, and they sold him the plot, and he was a happy guy. But then about 2 weeks later, the cemetery apparently contacted him and said that it was an error that they sold it to him and that that was not going to be his plot. And he basically just ignored them. Their lawyer sent a letter stating that they would be seizing the plot and taking it back, and that made Roy mad. Real mad. In fact, one of his friends said he would have probably just given him the plot if they wouldn't have been so pushy about it. Because you see, Roy was a veteran, and he felt an ultimate disrespect when they tried to tell him that he couldn't have this plot. Now, he was famous around here for being known for him and his accordion. And so while they were trying to take his plot of land back, he went ahead and started having all the stuff, even though he was alive, laid out. He had an above ground tomb you can see right here, and then he also put this headstone saying his name, Roy Bertelli, Mr. Accordion. And you know, while he was alive, the story goes that he would come out here periodically and he would visit his own tomb, and he would stand up here on top of the above ground tomb that he had from himself, and he'd play his accordion happily, which I thought was hilarious. And then when he ended up dying, apparently just like one last thing to get back at the cemetery, he didn't even have himself buried here. He had himself buried at a different cemetery across town. Oh, you gotta love people like this. Sometimes you need outlaws, and this guy was a total outlaw. Now let's go see Lincoln's tomb. We had to stop off and see this, you know. I just felt imperative. So here we have a sign that says, "Here in the hearts of our country, on the edge of the city he called home, is the final resting place of Abraham Lincoln, his wife, and 3 of their children. Built with donations from throughout the United States, the Lincoln Tomb honors the memory of our nation's greatest president and those who struggled with him toward a new birth of freedom." And they have a giant bust of him right out here that you're supposed to rub his nose for luck. Man, look at that. That has to be the most magnificent looking grave I've ever seen. I mean, he's got war scenes going all around it, and then there he is right up there. The monumental trip to bring his body home, of course. Just epic story. Here he is. This is a replica of the original one here because it says the original is in the Hall of Fame in Washington, D.C. Now they have a sign over there that says it's open, so let's go see if we can see inside. Wow. Right up here they have the Gettysburg Address. Oh, wow. That's amazing. Tells the story of his life. This is a really amazing tomb. All these statues depicting different eras and times of his life, showing what made him who he was, the president. Hello, Mr. President. Says that his remains rest in a vault 10 feet below, just behind the massive Arkansas marble monument before you. Now he belongs to the ages. And then right up there is where it says, now he belongs to the ages. They asked me to remove my hat when I came in out of respect, and it's an amazing moment to be here and see the president. And then right across from him are his family. Mary Todd Lincoln, his wife. Edward Baker Lincoln. Willie Lincoln. And Tad Lincoln. Wow. Here's Robert. Well, I was going to say, Robert Todd Lincoln I thought was buried in Arlington because we saw him. So this is an honorary family tomb. I highly recommend anyone in the area to come and see this. This is one of the most moving moments I've ever had at a cemetery. Truly great man. I feel like every day when we're making vlogs together that I'm saying this was one of the coolest moments of my life, but this truly was one of the coolest moments of my life. Now, let's go see something else. Not quite as epic, but it'll be exciting for me. Should we hit the gift shop on the way out? That is just one of the wackiest things. Usually presidents are like buried on the grounds of their home or, you know, something like that, their presidential library, that kind of stuff. So that just blew me away. They had a gift shop for his gravesite. But what do I know, right? What do I know about running a cemetery? We need some postcards anyway. It's even like log cabin themed. How cool. All kinds of bus and snow globes and all kinds of fun stuff in here. That's what we need, the postcards right there. Oh, I want that one. That's a good one. All kinds of historical statue pictures. The Lincoln log cabin. Look at that. That's a wood carving on the right. That's really neat. Oh, that is awesome. And get measured up for a top hat. That's so cool. I love it. Hey, somebody call Zach Roloff. They have his hats. Not a bad deal. You can get the top hat for $10 and the Lincoln beard for $6.50. That's a steal, actually. I wanted to get that shirt, but they don't have it in my size, unfortunately. Our next and last stop is about 15 minutes away. Let's get some food. I promise you, I do everything I can to stay on task and not get detoured, and then I see stuff like this and I can't help myself. Imagine you're driving down a busy road like this and you look over and all of a sudden you see this guy. What are you supposed to do? Not stop and talk to him? Come on. The heck? So he's had a rough day. Bottoms up, buddy. Bottoms up. Oh yes, here it is. Cozy Drive-In. That's what we were looking for. Right here on Route 66. They say that the Mother Road and the Cozy Dog birthed the hot dog on a stick here. I always thought it was in Santa Monica, but they say that it was actually here at Cozy Dogs. Have you ever seen a happier sign in your life? Look at those two. Good grief, get a room! I love that I can see the, here it is, Jackrabbit trading post. There you go, family owned and operated since 1950, home of the famous hot dog on a stick. Hello, Mr. Lincoln. I am hungry, so I'm ready for this. There they are again, look at them. Oh, started out as a Dairy Queen. Here's some of the hot dog spinning racks. I don't think these prices apply today. This is awesome. Let's go order one. Wow, it's really more than just an eatery. It's like a full museum over there too. Oh my gosh, this is awesome. Total Americana. There's the batter. How great are those shirts? That's great. You can even get Cozy Dog, them traveling Route 66 on your magnets. And look at that, the handcuffs. All right, it's ready. All right, I got two. They talked me into trying their homemade cheese sauce. I'm actually gonna try it the old trusty way with mustard first. Oh, it's good. I usually go for just mustard. The cheese is good too, but I think I still would stick with the mustard. One of the coolest things about this place is they have so much in memoriam to Ed Waldmeyer, who's a big part of this place and Route 66 for years. All right, my friends, we're gonna call it a day. I hope you enjoyed our travels today. We will see you all tomorrow in St. Louis. Thank you all for watching. Have a great night. If you're new here, please hit the like button, please subscribe, and we'll see you all next time. Have a great night, and goodbye.